Big Boy's
Big
neighborhood.
Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's back home.
Hey.
Wiz Khalifa's in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Wiz, you know what I love about you?
What's up?
You do radio on your time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was one time you was like, Big, I want to come and see you. It's not the time now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't the time now.
He's honest.
Yeah, but on the real, man, like the last time you were in the neighborhood, Wiz, you said, man, I'm about to, just go start training MMA, Muay Thai.
Yep.
And I'm going to get my body up. And you said I want to gain like 20 pounds of muscle.
Yep.
And Wiz, what the fuck? No. Wiz, you know what I'm saying? Like you went and you did that.
Yeah, I did it.
Man, how much have you gained weight?
Yeah, I gained
it's
30 pounds.
Dude, you said 20, 30 pounds.
Yeah, I gained 30 pounds.
How do you feel?
I feel amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
dope.
feel so
That is
awesome.
crazy.
It feels great.
And how many times are you training? You training Muay Thai?
Yeah, I do Muay Thai, and I'm on a weightlifting program. And,
Dude, and Muay Thai is like one of the hardest disciplines for somebody to say, I'm getting into.
yeah. I mean, people start at it when they're kids. and
Yes.
So by the time that they're older, it's nothing to them. But like to be 30 years old, like just starting it.
Like, wake up, I'm about to go do it.
Yeah.
Just
it was
the
a process.
And the process to your shins as well, man.
Yeah.
Going through what they call the period motions where you just kicking stuff.
Yep. You got to make them tougher. You know what I'm saying? And like, sometimes you meet people who just don't give a fuck and they'll just kick the shit out of you in your shins and you got to like block it. And so it goes down, bro. Like sometimes you kick people's elbows, you kick knees, you kick everything. So
And
like,
instead of kicking something, like, you like, yeah, I can do that.
yeah, fuck it. I'm going through it
Hey,
now.
man.
Straight through.
What made you get up and say, this is what was it a process before you went in? Like, man, I think I want to study.
I think I just got
Did you
hooked
practice
on
as
it.
a kid?
Yeah, I got hooked on it like as soon as I started. Really, the more that I find out about it, because I've been doing it for a year now. So I meet a lot of people who do it. And it's not just like celebrities or really professional fighters. Everybody can do it, right? But some people, it really just changes their lives. And everybody who grasps on it the way that I did, like where they're down with techniques and they're down with sparring.
You took it
and they're
for
down
real,
with-
for real.
Yeah, it changes your life. It changes your body. It changes how you approach everything. So it's really a lifestyle change.
Yeah, do you have a good like instructor or a good place where you go to? Yeah, see, and that makes a difference too.
Yeah. The gym that I go to is called Unbreakable. And the coaches that I work with are amazing. My man Ernie Reyes, he's a legend in the game. His dad's a legend in the game, and he's been doing his thing. So it's like to be learning from such high ranked people who are like really forward with the knowledge. They like they push me.
Man.
They push me so hard.
So is it one of those you can't wait to get there sometimes?
Yeah, yup. Yeah, I mean that's like my quiet time.
Yeah.
But it's not quiet, but you know what I mean? It's like that's when I focus and I just get to clear my head and I don't think about anything else and like, I come out of that really, really refreshed.
But Wiz, what's crazy, bro, is that like we always knew like, oh, Wiz, the thin homie. Like this is Wiz. We got pictures of Wiz all over the place in the neighborhood.
Yeah, that guy's gone.
Yeah, and it's crazy just how and not that you didn't look, but just how like it's a natural build.
Yeah.
Like, man, but you know what though, Wiz? You put the work in.
Yeah, you did. Exactly.
Like, and we see pop-ups, we like, oh man, he working. He working. But you took it serious.
Yeah, absolutely.
See results.
It's a lifestyle change, and that's the thing is like, if you want to get into it just to do it and just to test the waters, that's cool. But this is the rest of my life. So
Forever, ever.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't see yourself not doing it. Huh?
I'm not never gonna ever not do it, bro. It's a part of my life.
What about
forever.
on the road? Do you
taking it with me? I take everything with me. Bring weights with me, and I bring my gloves with me. My trainers could come out on the road, or I could hit the pads with the homies. We could spar each other. I just stay sharp. Shadow boxing, heavy bags, they're everywhere. So it's like there's a routine and there's ways to stay sharp, you know what I mean, in and out of the gym. And I'm on my game.
Do you ever take Bash with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
loves it.
He about to be ridiculous.
He loves it. He loves it. He loves it.
That's like such a great age too, because they're so fearless.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're
fearless, and it's so limber. And
They catch on to what they want to. So it's like he knows combos and stuff that I don't even know that he picked up. He's like 1-2 kick, but he's doing it the right way. And he's like weaving and
dope.
like keeping his hands up. And I'm like, oh, all right. So you've been watching me.
And are you in like 5 days a week for like the last year?
Yeah,
That's a
5 days
lot
week.
of training,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, 5 days a week. Yeah.
That's a lot of training.
Yeah.
Do your body, does everything feel different?
Yeah, everything is different.
What about the confidence?
Confidence is crazy
All around.
Yeah, but it's a different type of confidence because a lot of people are confident in like material things, but just being okay with myself and knowing everything is solid here, that's a different type of confidence.
But you know what I love about you also, Wiz, is that at your so-called smallest, you know what I'm saying? You celebrated that. So it was just the urge. You know what I'm saying? If it was sexy, we sexier.
Right.
If it was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah. No, I had a lot of fun being thin. You know what I mean? Because that was just, I was used to that. Like I had never gained a pound since high school.
Yeah, I remember you said that to us before.
And it's like, it was a challenge. I wanted to push myself to get to the next level. And it was something that I learned about in the process. It's not like I just ate a bunch of food and like did a bunch of push-ups and got huge. It's like, it was a process. It's, you know what I mean? I went through it and I'm on a lifetime journey. So you're going to see changes from now. This is just the beginning.
Have you had a conversation with Snoop? Because I know that Dogg, it looked like he's training as well.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves that shit. And it's crazy because when I first told him that I was going to the gym, he was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I ain't having nobody yelling at me and I don't lift no weights. And now he's getting his posture together and he's boxing and he's able to go longer rounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Snoop, he's an older guy. Like, you know what I mean?
Sir.
He's not old, but he's older. And for him to start moving and doing what he's doing, you know what I mean? This is more than he's ever done in his life.
You ever, Wiz, thought like, man, what was I doing before I had this? Like, man, I'm so glad I found this.
Bro, honestly, like just partying, drinking, not sleeping, you know what I mean? And like, that's cool and that's fun, but that's not life. You know
You still
what I mean?
smoking?
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's like,
smoke tons of pot. I still party and I still drink and I still have a good time. But it's a balance because I gotta go to the gym and I'm not trying to be hungover in the gym. I value that time way more than I do the other time now. And that's good for me because of the age that I'm at and my son. And I got an influence on so many other people. It's like, I'm not going to get lost in the sauce ever. Like, I'm good.
But Wiz, you went and you did it, man. We always see some, you know, it's somebody else doing it. You know what I'm saying? But we had Amber Rose in the neighborhood, and we asked Amber. We was talking about just the size and you training, and she said she wasn't surprised by it.
Yeah,
she said because when you say you're gonna do something, you do it. Yeah. It was one thing. Was it chess? It was something that she brought up. Pool. Was it pool?
It was.
She was
I
like,
got obsessed with pool when we were together. She was like, "What is wrong with you? Like, that's all you want to do." Like, I gotta learn it.
I gotta master this. We was off here. I said, man, you about to do it all again.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Rolling papers too.
Rolling papers too. Now, even with Wiz, there's a. Do you call what you've been on a hiatus? Because we still see you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, but you kind of go back and you come back on and you say it's rolling papers 2 time. What is the process of getting that together?
Honestly, this was like the longest process that I've ever been through.
Why?
Making an album. Just because of where I'm at in my career, I got to do the right thing. And sometimes, you know, you get the right thing and then it's the wrong thing and you're like, no, I got it right. And it's like, nah, that wasn't right.
Are you overthinking it or is it just a different process of thinking?
It's just the climate of music changed and, you know, you try different things, you test it out and you see what works. And I feel like music is one thing, right? Being creative. I can create music all the time, but the music business is something totally different. So in business, it's not always just like, wow, like, oh, whoa, this is so cool. You just create little moments here and there. And then you set it up for when it's really, really time. So I've stayed consistent and I've put out songs and I put out videos and I've done shows and I've entertained my fans. And now it's more of a, you know what I mean? This is my moment.
It's time.
Yeah, it's time. It's time.
Like this is the 100%, like I'm going in.
It's time. Like when it was my time before, you know what I mean? People knew about me and there was, you know, whispers and here and there. And then it was like, yo,
it's time.
It's time. This is it right here.
I heard that, man. Yeah. Do you feel like there's a pressure because all the success as well? A good pressure?
Nah, I don't feel like there's any pressure. Like even like good pressure is cool, but I don't feel any pressure.
Yeah.
Just because I know how people feel about me. And there's nobody doubting me or wanting me to do bad. Like everybody's expecting the best. Everybody's saying Wiz will always be the GOAT.
We always want you to win.
Yeah, for sure. There's nobody like, yo, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hear any negativity or any doubt as to what this is about to be. So, like, that's why I feel so good and so confident about it as well.
What is Rolling Papers 2?
Rolling Papers 2 is a really personal album to me, but it's also an experience for the fans. It's something current, but it's classic too. Like, you're going to hear everything that I've been through all the way up until this point, but you're not going to hear it in an old way.
Right.
You're going to hear it super new. You're going to hear it really relevant. And you're going to hear me explain myself to a point where even if you are a Wiz fan, you're still getting to know me. through this album. And that's what I really wanted to do, was like make Rolling Papers 2 like Wiz 2.0. Like, this is the new me.
Sir.
You know what I mean? Like, I can reintroduce myself over and over and over again just because I can do that. You know what I mean? And it's like, when people are into you and they love your music and they love your message, they're just interested in that. They don't care about what's been going on or who did what to you. It's like, I don't have to say nothing. I don't got to throw nobody under the bus. I just got to make some music. Now,
with the working out and the way that you've been living your life, does that help with the music as well?
It definitely helped me balance. And I think that might have been what I needed to finish it, you know? Because you're always going to be in beast mode when you see something that you want. Yeah. So for me, it was like, I go really hard at everything.
I can tell.
Sometimes you got to chill, you know what I mean? And that's what working out really taught me, because you can't go hard every day in the gym. You got to recover. And then with music, you got to do the same thing. And I went through a recovery stage, you know what I mean? And now I'm feeling good. I'm all stretched out. I'm all right.
What about people that flood the game? You know, like it seemed like every time they're just going for something on Billboard or a stream, and it's just like they just flooded. Why you don't flood the game?
Well, when I first came out, that's what I did.
Right.
You know, I dropped like 4 or 5 mixtapes in a year. And I just take it as, you got to seize the moment. Like, when you get your time, you got to just, when all the ears are on you, you got to make the best of it, because you're going to go cold eventually. So you might as well just, you know, do what you're doing while you hot, and then come up with another game plan to do it again later. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's a bad thing to flood at all.
What have you learned in the last 5 years?
In the last 5 years, I've learned to be... I learned how to control my ego. That's what.
Was your ego out of control though?
No, I'm just a really big personality. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I get what I want. And it's like, when you go so hard, for me, like, I started young, so it's like I started getting what I wanted at an early age. And then, you know, at a point, it was like, damn, I need to challenge myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I need to do something where I'm not the man, you know what I'm saying? And reestablish like that feeling of not knowing everything, of not just being able to wake up and just do it.
Is that scary too though, when you have that kind of power so early on, and
you just got to check yourself, or somebody else is going to check you? That's how I feel. Like, either life checks you or you check yourself, like right when you're supposed to. And for me, the gym helped me out, because it was like, you know, I could be the man on the internet, or I could be this, but as soon as I get in the gym, if I'm tired or like winded, my first couple days I threw up and shit. It's like, man, I'm not the man in here. Yeah. So I developed that, and I felt, you know, I feel good about myself now, but it was like, that took me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in a bad way, but it was like, it kind of levels like, yeah, definitely. And I think everybody, like human beings, you need that in life. Yeah, yep.
We gotta praise you, because I absolutely love that you took your son Bash to go see Taylor Swift, and you were singing and having such a great time. I think that's like, what was that moment like for you?
It was crazy for me, because I got to see his little mind working, man. Like, he was looking at the stage, and he was just blown away. Like, he was like, oh, Daddy, look, she's right there. Like, waving at her, like freaking out. And it was just so cool to like experience that with my son, because like, he's my buddy, you know what I mean? Like, I don't talk to him like he's a little kid. Like, we kick it like we're the same age, you know what I mean? So it was just fun to like vibe on that, on that level with him. And I enjoy Taylor's music too, so I was happy to see her perform.
Did it bother you a little bit that people like felt like they could put their opinion on what music he should or shouldn't like?
I feel like everybody has an opinion, right? So if you show a baby like listening to some hardcore rap music, there's going to be somebody like, yo, that baby shouldn't be listening to that. So it's like, everybody got an opinion, but it's like, that's my kid, so I do what I want.
Does that make you upset when you see stuff like that, or you don't pay attention?
I honestly, I don't even see it, man. Like, I got like this shield around me that I don't even see or hear none of that. I only hear positive stuff and how much people appreciate what we do for my son, and that's all I care about.
If you weren't Wiz Khalifa, an artist, and some things come with the business, would you be on social media like Instagram?
Let me think. I probably would, but I probably wouldn't do as much as I do,
right?
Because like, my social media isn't personal. Like, it's business. I'm giving you something. You know what I'm saying? You're buying into this. Yeah, right. I'm not showing you like real life. I'm giving you something to look up to. So it's like, as a regular person, I don't know who I would have to show shit to look up to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just be like, oh, fishing. Like, oh, that was dope as hell. Hopeless Romantic, man, featuring Sway Lee from Ray Shrimmer. Now, is that a part of the album as well?
Yeah, that's on the album for sure.
Now, why tap into Sway Lee?
I like Sway Lee.
Yes, sir.
I like Ray Shrimmer in general,
Period.
like the group, but I really like their energy. They're young, and when they first came out, super talented. And when they first came out, like I always was just tapped into them because of Mike Will. That's one of my homies. So boom, I brought them out on one of my tours to perform when they had No Flex Zone. So it's always been like a working relationship with us, but we never had no music together.
Why do you share the stage with so many? Because a lot of people would say, man, I did go out with Wiz.
Yeah.
Like, why is it important for you to share the stage with him and give him that opportunity?
I have such a huge platform and a lot of positive feedback, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of the best places to come and get some love. So if I like you as an artist, and I feel like you deserve that love, and it catapults people so far forward, you know what I mean?
Did anybody do that for you?
Oh, as far as tours?
Yeah.
Dang.
If it didn't pop that quick, if it didn't pop in your head that quick, then maybe not.
But that's why I'm the big homie though, because it's like I use my opportunity all the time to help people out. You know what I mean? Because I know what it's like to not be brought along or even get considered for things.
Can I have that ring?
This one?
Yeah. I'll take that as a no. We were talking about your son Sebastian, and he just recently graduated from preschool.
Yes, he did.
One accomplishment
So
down, brother.
cute.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I cried.
Hey man,
So dope.
isn't there a whole different meaning to life when you have something like that you love?
Bruh, it's so crazy because I didn't even seeing him read and like interact with his friends. And they asked him what he wanted to be when he grow up, and he said a rock star.
Yeah.
And like he was on stage, he was like all his friends just standing there.
That's that's like a little you though.
For real.
Do you ever look at your kid and say, I created him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And I'm going to tell you, man, mine are 11 and 9. My daughter be 10 in September. And from what I'm seeing at these ages, it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
And then I look at friends of mine, it doesn't go away, bro.
It's so cool because I'm molding him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's watching everything that I'm doing. He's seeing
When you do the rock star thing, though.
Yeah. Like, and then like there's times where he'll come around his mom because he hang around me and my homies. Like that's what we do. We chill with the homies.
Right.
So he want to be cool now, but like his mom, that's her baby. So
man,
he start acting cool around her. She's like, "What'd you do to my son?"
Yeah.
I'm
What'd
like,
you send him home?
Yeah, exactly. Because he doing like this now, and like just chilling. Like she's like, "What's wrong?" Like,
it's crazy when you see them come into their own personalities too, though.
Yeah.
And for even with Taylor Swift or whatever he like, when your kids like something, that's their personality, and you get a chance to witness that, man. Like this is a little
that
person.
They want to watch them over and over, or like I like asking them who his favorite characters are just to see like what he's into, like what personalities he's driven towards. You know what I'm saying? And it's always different. It's always something fun and creative, and like. He's just not scared, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing. Like, just watching him not even give a fuck what nobody ever even thinks. Bro.
How do you and Amber co-parent so well with all the noise?
I think it's just because we're super chill. Like, her being from Philly, me being from Pittsburgh, like, we really co-parent like the homies from around the way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not like celebrities. You know what I mean? Like, we talk to each other. Like I know people who don't even communicate. Like they talk through their nanny.
Yeah, or
I couldn't
drop off.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that because not only is that crazy as hell, it's not good for the kid. Like you know what I mean? Like he needs to see his parents having a great relationship, showing each other love, like hugging. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's nothing that could come in between that. There's nobody who could stop that because he's the most important thing. So it's like at the end of the day, there's no outside influence. It's just us.
Does he know that Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose are his mother and
Absolutely,
father?
100%.
Do he know how famous you guys
Absolutely,
are
100%.
already?
Yeah.
I remember, man, when my son figured out like his dad was like Big Boy, and I'm not Amber and Wiz. You know, I'm rolling home. I'm rolling him from school, and he rolled his window down. And he was probably like around 7, 6, and he rolled his window down. down, and his little buddies were walking. He was like, whatever, Keong, it's my dad, Big Boy. I was like, you damn right it's your dad, Big Boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That feels awesome, bro.
And then they figure it out when they want a new shoe and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Come on, Dad, just get it.
Or when they want big-ass VIP packages from Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We become Superman and Superwoman. Rolling Papers 2. When do we get?
July 13th.
And that's a solid date for you?
Solid date is July 13th.
And what do we get on Rolling Papers 2? Who stopped by?
Snoop Dogg, Ty Dolla $ign.
Hello. What all that smell like?
Man, what?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all's in there doing Muay Thai and all kind of stuff.
Bunch of hair oils.
Yeah.
Peppermint oil and shit.
But you know what, man? Like, you are in a position where you're solidified, you're certified. People know that you go.
Yeah.
So you in a position, how do you pick and choose
What you mean?
who
like
you
fights?
want on your project?
Oh.
Hey, man, you always in mode. Like, what, fights big? Like,
you
what,
want me to take out?
breaking somebody's shin? Or what's that, taking your kneecap out?
I thought you was trying to set something up.
Hell no, I ain't trying to set nothing up. I'm trying not to make you nervous. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to make you angry. But no, like how do you say, okay, Snoop, Sway Lee, Ty Dolla $ign, how do you pick someone for a project, especially something that's so dear to you?
Yeah, I feel like there's just certain people that I have to do music with at times. Like, anytime I do a project, it's like Snoop is always on there. Mm-hmm. There's always Taylor Gang artists on there. Mm-hmm. There's always somebody brand new, like young, you know what I mean, fresh, that people don't really see me getting with. But then it's like, okay, makes sense. There's always like a slower R&B, like a Weekend. I got Party Next Door for this one. Yeah, yep. And there's always like somebody just like out of there that nobody would ever expect. It's like usually like a legend, like how I did On My Level with Too Short.
Yes, sir.
And I did The Bluff with Cameron. And I got a song with Bone Thugs and Harmony on this
one.
Yeah, yeah. And it's super crazy. And it's every member too. Like every member, every last Lazy, Crazy, Flesh, Wish, and Busy.
That is dope.
Yeah, yep. Got all of them.
Hey, man, and that's got to be another anthem though.
Man, it's nuts. It's so positive too, the song, because I always remember being a kid listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony, and they was always like saying positive stuff. They would say cool rap stuff too, but then they would be like, well, don't be like us. Don't be in the streets. Don't do this. Don't do that. This is for the kids. And I always wanted to incorporate that into the message too, because it's like there's third graders listening to this shit. Man. You know what I mean? And it's like at the end of the day, if you're going to tell them to grab a gun, you got to tell them, okay, do the right thing too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to balance it out so you could pick and choose which one you want to be.
Do you feel like it's great timing to come in, not with a message, but just some of the craziness that we've been seeing so far?
I'm a real individual. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're not going to see me talk about some shit just because it's happening now. Like, you've been hearing me talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like my outlook on life and my positivity is definitely needed all across the board. You know, it's just sometimes the energy gets fucked up. You know what I mean? And it gets crazy, and people have to realize what type of energy is actually needed. Because when you glorify so many bad things, bad shit happens. And then it's like, it's like, okay, now you glorify some good shit and see what happens.
Yeah, the universe.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not to say that anybody deserves anything, but you definitely have to watch what you glorify and what you look up to.
And we were briefly talking about just the craziness with Triple X, with XXXTentacion, Wopo. You was about to show him.
I was about to sign Wopo and take him on tour.
Wow. Man, where were you at when you got that information? And those are like two guys that was going the same day.
Yeah,
bro.
yep. I was on a promo tour. I don't remember exactly what city I was in, but I was just laying down on the Sprinter van, and they got the rows. I had my own row to myself, so I'm just laying down chilling. And my homie behind me was like, "Yo, something happened to X," and he showed me the video. I'm like, "All right, well, that's fucked up." Yeah. And then I went to sleep, and then I woke up, and it was like, "Man, Wopo got hit." And I'm like, "Damn, for real?" I'm like, "He all right?" And it was like, "Yeah, we about to go see him in the hospital though." And then my auntie hit me, was like, "Yo, I don't know if you know, but Wopo's gone." I'm like, "Huh?" I was like, "Nah, I heard they on the way to the hospital to go see him." It was like, "Nah, he ain't make it, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Damn, that shit's crazy." And it's like, being from Pittsburgh, like, I know how crazy the city is. So it's like, there's no real way out of that. You know what I mean? It's like, if you're there, you're around that.
What were you about to show him too, though? Because you know how you say you always reach out and you bring cats and show them different experiences.
Yeah, I was going to show him the tour life, the road life, how it is to like work and grind and, separate your mind from all of the other stuff, because the music can take you away from that. And you start to separate yourself, and you start to think different, you start to act different, and things that were cool to you before become uncool. So that's all a part of the process. You can't really just take somebody out and then just like, you're safe.
I showed it to you.
You know what I mean? It's not that. It's a process. But we were going to start the process to really, changing his mind frame and, just breaking the Pittsburgh cycle. But unfortunately, the streets do what they do. And I really just feel bad. No, not feel bad, but it's like my condolences to his family. You know what I mean? Because he's really young and he had a lot going on for himself. And, it sucks to lose a family member, a child, a brother, a cousin. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
what did you love about him as an artist?
He just had a really good energy, man. And like, he knew how to like entertain younger people. And it's like in Pittsburgh, a lot of people is haters. So it's really hard to catch people's ear and having them saying that you're next up. And it's like for him, he didn't try. It was just everybody was on his wave. It was like, yo, man, we love Wopo. He's next. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, every hood. And he repped his hood crazy, but it's like every hood messed with Wopo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
the common denominator.
Yup. He was definitely the one. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of other cats coming up too, for sure. But just like with the craziest buzz, it was definitely Jimmy Wopo.
Do you pay any attention to what's going on? Like now with the new 2018 XXL, freshman class?
Yeah.
Or do you look at that, or do you kind of like, I'm in my mode right now?
Yeah, I look at that.
Okay.
Yeah, I look at it, and I look at everybody's reaction to it, and it's just crazy, like how it went from how it's developed. You know what I mean? It's like no appreciation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like at the end of the day,
you mean no appreciation from people that's on the cover I want to get on, or no appreciation for those who are looking?
No appreciation from the artist to the people who's acknowledging them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like if you don't get on the cover, you just throw a fit. It's like, nigga, you was on the list to make it. Like you got considered, bro. Everybody don't win.
Do you remember your year?
I think it was like 2010 maybe.
10, 11?
Yeah, yep. And it was even like crazy that year because that was the first year they did a double cover. You know what I'm saying? So the people who was on the inside of the cover was tripping. Like,
you got me in the fold.
Like, nigga, like everybody got something to be mad about every year. Class. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Our class was crazy.
Do you remember?
J. Cole,
Nipsey J. Cole wasn't in our class.
2010.
He was?
Yeah.
He must have been on the inside.
He was on the phone.
Shout out to J. Cole. That's my man. That was like a personal joke.
Like what's in your little trophy piece? You know what I'm saying? This is your part. You know what I'm saying? But who was on that?
Nipsey, Pill.
Oh man.
Big Sean.
Donis.
Oh, that's a hell of a class.
I might be wrong on
OJ the Juice Man.
Oh no, it was Big Sean.
My class was crazy.
Hell yeah,
it
was smack, and Freddie Gibbs was on there. The one before it was good too. Charles Hamilton, J-Rock was on there.
Oh yeah, we were just okay. So that was the
Charles Hamilton, Spitta, Wale. They were on the one before me.
And I love that cats are still healthy too, though.
Oh yeah,
man.
That's what's good about our classes. Like we still around. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like not to like make fun of anybody, but it's like that's part of the game. Is like not checking out. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to enjoy this shit, bro.
And then Wiz, like now bro, things are here today, gone tonight.
Yeah.
Like what? Like even, and I know it sounds so cliche, but what is that staying power?
The staying power. I think it comes with the process, man. Like all of the artists that we named that are around, they grinded a lot before. Like they actually blew up.
Yeah.
And now it's really easy to just pop like super fast. So there's no real hustle. There's no foundation. So what you're seeing is them building the foundation. But it's like, sometimes that's going to crumble and then they got to build it back up. But that's where you don't see the staying power at.
Now I see, and I mean, whatever the climate is today, but I'll see people like, I just been rapping for 6 months.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Like, they'd be like, I rapped for 2 years and you got a platinum plaque on your wall. Yeah. That's how the game is. Like, that it's going to change, but that's what the time right now.
Market price today.
Yeah,
this is what it is.
It's all good.
July 13th, man. Rolling papers available everywhere. So many different formats now too, bro. Yep. I don't even know how to follow it.
I mean, like for me, I don't even just say one because you're gonna piss the other one off.
Yeah. I just say however you get your music. Yeah. It's out now, but it's coming out on the 13th.
On the 13th,
July 13th.
July 13th is the date that it will be available.
Now you put up a tweet that said from your Wiz Khalifa account. It said, "Wow, Cudi, great album."
Yes.
So you listen to Cudi, or you listen to other people's music?
Yeah, I listen to everything that drops, all current music. I listen to it.
Did you listen to any of all the Kanye,
Cudi? I listen to all of them.
Now, and also Kanye West mentioned you in the song where it says,
it was awesome.
Yeah, man. And you know what I love about that, man? And it wasn't like anything was ever crazy. Yeah. But just the acknowledgements that you see with
the
cats,
acknowledgement,
man.
That's cool. And the fact that he's talking about smoking weed.
Yeah, man.
I love that.
Go ahead now.
Yeah.
I wonder if he really puffing or if
he got to be smoking weed.
You think so?
I mean, he had to hit the weed and was like, man, I wish fucking Wiz was here, bro.
I could smoke with Wiz right now, man. I want to say North Korea and Wiz Khalifa. Now, Wiz, is there anybody, like, when you on the road, does everyone want to smoke with you?
Now, nah, because they know my shit's super strong.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas be like, man, I'm not trying to hit that, man.
I wouldn't start with you because, you know, I don't smoke.
Yeah.
No unless I just want to.
But that's the good thing. You start with the strong, so you never know what bullshit tastes like.
I think I want to start with the bull.
Nah, bro, like, come on, man. Just start with the strong.
When you started your MMA, right? Did you go in and fight a superstar fighter or just start kicking? You had to build up, right?
Yeah, I definitely started fighting pro athletes.
Well, that's Wiz. Alrighty, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, 100%. Chuck Liddell was like one of my first sparring partners.
Really though? Would you really consider? Because I know your name came up. Would you really consider an MMA fight?
It depends, man.
On what?
On what? On where I'm at in my life.
Yeah. It's definitely not for no money. You know, it ain't for rent.
I can't have to do a show after that.
Right.
You ever see them fools when they leave out the ring?
Man, have you ever seen
win
the
or
next
lose?
day?
Yeah, win or lose. That shit looks rough.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
When you like, if you gotta fly home, you like, and you won.
Yeah.
You know, like
I always thought that I could have been a really good fighter because I got a quick like recoil, and then until Amanda Nunes walked in, and I was like, oh no, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, man,
it's crazy.
Yeah, she's tough.
Did you see the CM Punk fight?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think about it, man?
What'd you think, man?
I honestly think he wasn't prepared enough, even though he had those 2 years to prepare. Like he's still, I don't know, there's just something about him and his attitude, and he just seems so nice, and it just seemed like he didn't really want to hit.
But a lot of the MMA cats are nice anyway. I don't know if
you didn't see that fight in him.
Yeah, I just didn't
that's
see
definitely part of it, man. You gotta have that intensity.
Yeah,
you gotta want to be in the fight. Like that's, and then when you're in a situation, the other person can smell that. Like when they start hitting you, they're like, "This fool don't even want to be here." I'm about to take advantage of this fool like real quick. So you got to be in the fight, and if he wasn't in it, then it shows right away.
Man, he had a lot of heart, but even like they said, his opponent, whatever, he was just playing with them, man. Like at that point, I think it was disrespectful. He should have just finished them off and just called it a day. But he was just toying.
When you and Snoop do like a martial arts movie together,
that would be great.
Like in a few years,
we did the high school thing. I got something real crazy coming up. Y'all just gotta watch out and see, bro.
Is it 2018 or 2019?
It's 2018. It's this summer. It's about to be crazy. I got something so crazy coming up, boy and girls.
Wiz, what is it, man? I need the exclusive.
It definitely involves me and Snoop.
That's dope.
Yeah, yep. It's about to be crazy.
Y'all on the album.
Yeah, yep.
It may be a video. I don't say nothing. I'm just casting my
I'm about to do something. Wow. Just watch.
Hey man, if you saying it's wild, then it's gotta be wild. By our standards, it's gotta be effing wild.
Yeah, watch my moves, man.
All right, so before the summer's over?
Yeah, definitely.
Easy call.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
All right, well, we'll celebrate our birthdays together anyway.
Yep.
There it is, man. What you doing for your birthday this year?
I don't know, man. I don't got no plans.
You gotta be on the road though.
Yeah, just because I'm working so much this year. Like I was chilling last year, so I was able to do the dirty 30, but if I'm just working, if I gotta go do something, I don't even mind. Like this is that time.
What's on your rider contract?
My rider?
Yeah,
it's simple.
Really? Like what's to eat?
Just regular snacks and shit. Yeah. I don't really trust like other people's food. Or
really, even at like venues and caterers.
I mean, if you say fried chicken, you're gonna get 6 different types of fried chicken.
That's real.
You know what I mean? So I just go to a restaurant. I like have somebody go to a restaurant and give me food. Or, I'll be having like a little chef, you know what I'm saying? Now I got my meal plans. So, I count my calories and all that. So I got to be eating the right things.
Are you counting up? Or are you counting
up? All the way up.
What are you consuming?
4,500
a day.
A day.
How are you getting that? Was it impossible? Did it feel crazy at first?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Like,
very difficult. I hated food.
Like you got to train to eat. I
got to set alarms and wake up. I got to
eat right now.
Yeah. Like I was on that earlier. That was to put the weight on to keep it. But now, just to maintain it, I just got to eat 4 times a day. And if I get like 2 protein shakes in between, I'm good because there's a lot of calories in there.
And this weight you've been holding, this not fluke weight.
Oh yeah, nah, this isn't like I'm a fart and be 150 pounds.
Yo.
Like, nah, I'm a buck.
Get a flu like, oh, look at him, man. You done lost 30 pounds.
And that's the cool thing too is like people see my progress online, but then when I come in real life, they're like, damn, this nigga is real.
I saw you too. Because I did a side by side on my IG and I was like, man, he really did it. And then now when you walk in, because there's people too, when I lost weight, they was like, man, you really lost that weight.
Yeah.
Like when I saw you right now, I'm like, man, like we were watching the progress. And we were like, he's really doing it. Because when you sat down in here with us, and when we fast forward a year, you like, dude, he really did it.
Yeah. And
not
it
played with it though.
My skin's better, my hair is longer. Like fucking, I just feel great.
What about in the bedroom?
Amazing.
Go ahead now.
Dude, like I'm like the hips, you know what I'm saying? Like, open the hips up, man. You know what I'm saying? The stroke is very, it's different now.
Are you in a relationship now? Or are you just sharing it with people?
I'm in a relationship with all my bitches.
I heard that. You know what I'm saying?
I love them all.
Do you think you could have been in a relationship with all these bitches a year ago when your cardio wasn't as well? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one at a time.
Yeah, he was like, baby, I want to, but I just can't right now.
Now, like when I be in the club, I just randomly feel hands on my stomach and shit.
Hey man, but have you really noticed your though? Because at one point it was like, man, to women, Wiz was like sexy. I want him. They touched you down.
Yeah.
But have you noticed your like it's like sexy or strong?
Crazy now. It's crazy. It's like not even an option now. Like girls used to be like, oh yeah, he's cute, blah blah blah. Now it's like, nah, I want that nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, man, and you would come in, and we seen you with your shirt off many a times on stage, walking in. And now this isn't like I'm walking with my shirt open now because I've gained 30 pounds.
I always had the shirt open.
Yeah,
I never had a shirt on. It was always because of the tats. But it's like now I got a body. Like it helps. You know what I'm saying?
When did you know? Was it month 2, 3? When did you know? Like, okay, something's going on.
That
here.
I was lit.
Yeah, that it was. It was things were turning around.
Honestly, dang. What could I say? Nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. When I posted that picture with me with the gloves on, when I was in Miami, when I was training,
was it the outdoor?
Outside, yeah. That's when I knew I was lit.
That's when my hate started.
I
was like, dude, he really spoke this into existence. Because by nature, we cross our arms and we want you to fail. You know what I'm saying? I wanted you to come in a year later and be able to say, hey, what happened, man? You
it was a petty like too.
Oh, yeah. I had to hit the like. I didn't even hit the like. I handed my phone to Momo. I was like, man, hit like on this. So when he say something, I say, I didn't push a like on that. But no, the hard work is, man.
Yeah.
When they say hard work, dedication.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you did that,
man.
man. And it's easy for us to say, man, you did it. I can't imagine what those hours really felt like.
Honestly, it was really fun, man. I enjoy every minute of it. Like, I love the gym. I love learning. I love breathing. I love pushing myself.
Did you work out any before that?
Never.
Did you play ball or anything high school?
I played for fun, but it wasn't like on an athletic level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got wind. I could run and shit like that. And I always performing was really, always my stamina was there. But the gym is a totally different thing. When you're talking about posture, when you talk about stretching, when you talk about mentally pushing yourself beyond things that you thought that you couldn't do. And then you start doing it just out of nowhere. And that's the good thing too. Is like you get to see your own progress. You know what I'm saying? Like there's times when I feel like I'm kicking really low or like my legs are tight, and then somebody will show me the footage and my leg will be all the way up here. And I'll be like, dang, I didn't even know I was doing that. You know what I'm saying? And it just reminds you, like, just keep going. You got this.
This is your
bro.
First tour.
Crazy.
Since Wiz been in the gym.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's going to feel like with like the whole tour. Like, the hour, 90 minutes, whatever it is on stage. Yeah. Like, you're going to feel a difference.
Yeah. Well, it's like what my coach was telling me. He was like, athletes, they train during the off season and then they play for the season. And that's what the tour is going to be like. It's going to be like season, you know what I'm saying? Dazed and Blaze tour. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets.
Hello.
Ray Sherman, OT Genesis, Lil Skies, July 21st. It begins.
He bringing your boyfriend on.
Who?
Can you tell Lil Skies, that she want him to hit?
Come on.
Lil Skies will definitely tap too.
Yeah.
That's my little homie. I'm grooming him.
You know what I'm saying? That's another little weed.
Yeah, I'm grooming him.
So that's Lil Skies. Wiz, of course.
Yeah.
And who else you say? OT Genesis
and Ray Shrimmer.
Ray Shrimmer. Oh, that's oh man. Oh Lord have mercy.
It's gonna be lit, bro.
Yeah.
It's called Dazed and Blaze. You know how we
And
do.
that starts off in July.
Yeah, yep.
Do you still have fun on tour?
Love tour.
Damn, that's dope.
It's like a summer camp for us, man. Like we all
look
get
forward
together.
to it?
Yeah, because it's like you spend the day with your homies, and it's like a process. Like you load in, the trucks all get in, and then security they does their meeting, and you can't poop on the bus, so everybody gets off the bus and goes takes a shit, and then we all showered and we eat, and then it's like we're gonna work out in the morning, and then it's like, you know what I mean, and we got the whole later night, and then after the show it's like niggas just be skateboarding and throwing frisbees in the parking lot, and like it's like a party, like nonstop. You know what I mean?
Does it ever get tiring or not boring? But
not boring, but it gets a little bit tiring.
What will you do with Sebastian? Like, how hard is it to do these kind of tours?
This is actually my first tour that's gonna be this long since he's been this age, like old enough to be like I miss my dad type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about just bringing him out like every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying, and just having him stay for like 2 or 3 days, and then he can get back.
Do you do a lot of flights or you do the bus still?
We do the bus.
Yeah.
Yup.
Have you been places where you like, man, I'll never see this place again? Like jumped off at a truck stop or something like that, and just
man,
like,
I've been everywhere, dog. Like we've been in some small ass places, yo.
Yeah,
like,
man. I remember, dude. I was somewhere in England, and we got off the bus somewhere, and we were, dude. These people said they weren't mean
never
or
seen
nothing.
black people.
They never talked to black people before.
Yeah. There's some places in Virginia where they're like,
damn, Virginia.
They be like, yo, y'all probably shouldn't be around here.
Wow.
You make sure y'all gassed up and everything.
Yeah, well, we just said fuck the gas.
Yeah. Now you gonna get off the bus like, I wish a motherfucker would.
Just gonna talk you out of it, man. Just talk you out of it, bro.
Yeah. Like you really don't want this.
Just chill out, man.
Yeah, you standing because I'm allowing you to stand.
Calm down, man.
Now we're talking about rolling papers too. Wiz, so many people want to smoke with you.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you have smoked with people. Is there any? I don't even want to ask. Is there anyone that outsmoked you?
Nah.
Alrighty. You said nah. No one.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do, man? The World Cup is going down, right? We're gonna do like the World Bowl.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now I'm just gonna hold faces up.
Okay.
And I want you to just let me know have you ever smoked with Gucci Mane?
Before he got sober, yes.
Okay, before he got sober. And you smoked with Exhibit.
Yes.
All
he
right
can smoke. He's a smoker.
Oh, so Exhibit can
Yeah,
smoke.
yeah,
So we're
yeah.
gonna eliminate Gucci
Well,
Mane.
no. Oh, okay. This is a competition.
Yeah, this is a competition.
Oh, see, I'm ahead of my time.
Yeah, there
okay.
it is.
All right. Exhibit more than Gucci. Gucci sober.
All right.
Keep Exhibit up.
Okay.
Alrighty now. Okay. Exhibit.
Yep.
Sway Lee.
Sway Lee or Exhibit.
Or Exhibit.
Exhibit wins.
Exhibit wins.
Yep.
Go ahead now, Mr. X to the Z.
Look, he's still up
Yeah,
there.
you know what I'm saying? Alrighty now. All right, Exhibit, Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Ty's got
The
smoke
World
in his
Bowl.
picture, bro.
Yeah, man.
Smoking.
Ty smokes. I've smoked with Ty more than Exhibit, and I've seen Ty smoke a shit ton of pot.
Okay, so we eliminating Exhibit
Exhibit's
right now.
just funny as hell looking up there, but he gotta go.
Have you ever smoked with Seth?
Smoked with Seth.
Alrighty now, Seth
Ty
or Ty
wins.
Dolla? Oh,
Gang.
man.
Gang,
We'll
gang.
put him down.
That dude
Alrighty
is
now.
stoned right there.
Now, have you ever smoked with Kanye, or you think he's new to the game?
I never smoked with the West.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna put him over here.
He doesn't get to
We got to
enter.
get him some Khalifa Kush.
Yeah, as he should. How that Khalifa Kush going? Is that
That's
a choice?
going really, really well, man. I prescribe it to everybody.
As you should, brother. Now, Miley Cyrus.
Oh,
Ty
shit.
Dolla $ign.
That's a tie.
Whoa.
That's a tie.
Ty?
So Miley Cyrus, Ty Dolla $ign,
Yep.
Ty.
Yep.
Alrighty now.
Yep.
The boss. Rick Ross. Big lungs.
Oh, man. Why y'all do my boy Ross like that?
Man, no.
Because y'all want him to win, right?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's about to get a little more difficult.
Oh,
We got
man. Can we do
Miley
Can
Cyrus.
we do a 3-piece over there?
No, man. We got to
Come on,
eliminate
man. It
one of
looks
them.
good. It looks good.
Make
It
a
looks good.
choice. Make
It
a
looks
choice.
good. It looks good. That's
Alrighty.
That's
So
three stoners.
that's
Three good
Rick
stoners.
Ross,
Yep.
Miley Cyrus.
This next person has to
Ty Dolla
outsmoke
$ign.
all three of them.
All three of them.
Yep.
Be Real from Cypress Hill.
100%. 100%. That's the king of weed.
Oh! Bigger than
Burner.
Snoop Dogg.
I mean, Snoop is my homie, but
World Cup, though. The
honestly,
World Bowl.
like I love Snoop to death, and we get super high together. But I'm not gonna lie to these people, dog. Be Real is the king of weed.
Damn.
Be real, the realest.
Yes.
Alrighty, there it is.
Dr. Green Thumb.
Yes, it is.
Dr. Green Thumb.
He looked like he is on there.
I'm gonna give my man his props, and Snoop deserves all the props in the world. I can never disrespect, but like I'm gonna give my man Be Real his props. That's the king of weed right there.
World Bowl, ladies and gentlemen, it is definitely going down. Man, Wiz Khalifa, definitely want to thank you for coming into the neighborhood.
No doubt, man.
I'm gonna have to get back into training because I definitely don't want to go and train with you. You don't bypass anything I could do right now.
Come through, man. I'm a coach down there now.
Man, so will your son start getting in as well?
Kickboxing?
Yeah,
he lifts weights and all that.
Damn,
he's like a little
man. By the time he get
stud.
10,
oh yeah, he's gonna be in the game.
What's the biggest lesson that you want to teach your son when it comes to life?
Always be a leader. Mm-hmm. His influence is so important, and his personality is just so unique, and who he is. I just never want him to like lose that by following or looking up to the wrong people. I always tell him, you're a leader. Be a leader, lead by example, and people gonna follow you, man.
I love that.
Yep.
I got a note here that say he commented on Iggy Azalea's IG pic. Does he want to smash?
Do I want to smash?
Yeah.
Iggy nice, man. She a cool girl, bro. Like, for real. I like nice girls.
I take that as a yes. Even if it's not, I'm just gonna take it as a yes.
We got a song together too.
On
I just did a song for her project.
Really though?
Yeah,
you know what I love? It seems like
tight.
she's coming back around to us too, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like she's coming back. And people
Everybody
want to see her.
deserves a chance, man. And like, music is for everybody. It's art, bro. Like, you can't. I feel like people put too much of their personal what they want from somebody, and you just got to take what
people
they
listen
give you.
now. They don't even listen and say it's whack too.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, oh man.
Do you wish that some people, though, as an artist, would just let the music speak for them? Because I feel like there's a lot of people who, like, for me personally, 6ix9ine, just let the music speak for yourself.
Nah, that's not what people are into. They're into the production.
Yeah.
If Rick James didn't just let the music speak, Prince didn't just let the music speak.
But you know that's almost another one of those just shut up and dribble the ball too, though. You know what I'm saying?
We're artists.
Yeah.
This is art. Music is just a part of it, but this is art. This whole production is, watch me.
You get a lot of people, like you'll leave from here today, Wiz, and somebody's going to ask you for a picture. Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When was the last time you fanned out on someone?
Oh, when I seen Tony Braxton.
You had to get a picture?
I didn't even ask for a picture. I was like, damn, Tony, you... Woo.
Did you, and I know you get this a lot before people even ask, they just come up and you're already on.
Yeah.
Did you hit her with one of those?
Nah,
okay.
I always forget to ask for pictures. Like, I seen Shaq the other day. I was in Miami working out. He was big as hell. Just, what's up, Wiz, baby? Yeah. And I was like, Shaq's big as hell, but that's all I thought. I didn't think get a pic. I was like, this nigga is big as hell.
But you will ask for pictures as Wiz Khalifa, like, man, can I get a pic with you?
I always forget.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's just in me to do that. I never, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always forget. Like,
now we know that your son loved Taylor Swift. What is your son, Sebastian? What does he say about Uncle Big Boy?
Uncle Big.
Yeah, what does he say? Like,
let me think.
Make it up.
He always talks about how handsome you are.
It's true.
Yeah, man. That's why I love him. Man. I love his little cheeks. You know what I'm saying? I hope his face don't go away though. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever just bite his cheeks?
Yeah. Well, I just like grab him and that's my boy. You know how you look at your kids when they sleep.
You grab them and you go. You gotta always be prepared, son. You jumping out of trees and shit. You always be prepared. Keep your hands up. Wiz, thank you for coming into the neighborhood, man. Rolling Papers 2 everywhere, July 13th.
July 13th.
And the tour. What's the name of the tour once again?
Dazed and Blaze.
Dazed and Blaze.
Yes, sir.
And that starts off in?
It starts off in Detroit on July 21st.
Damn. So, man, we're not going to see you then.
I mean, you know, you come see me. Y'all can come through.
Yeah.
Come get
I
stoned.
remember. Come and get what?
Come get stoned.
No.
Smoke pot.
No, bro. This guy, man. I'm going to tell you.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah. If I get there, I'm going to get there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to start with your kush. You
Come
know
on,
what I'm saying?
man.
Nah.
Everybody wants to smoke KK.
Well, I'm pretty sure everybody that smokes does.
Yeah.
Khalifa Kush.
Go ahead now.
Khalifa Kush.
Oh, and make sure y'all get Wiz's Weed Farm too, the game. The weed game, you remember? I was
You
talking
got
about it last
Wiz's
time.
Weed
I was talking about it last
It's
time.
together?
Yeah. You can grow weed on your phone.
I saw you retweet someone's farm. They were trying to show off their farm too. And you
They
were
got
like, keep
hella
on
money.
going.
Yeah, they got hella money. People
Tell
be
me,
getting tripped.
what do I have to look out for next year?
Next year,
What's going to happen?
I'm executive producing like 3 TV shows. So you'll see me in and out of television. Some of the shows I'll be on. Some of them I'll just be the influence behind it. Me and Snoop are doing another Mac and Devin.
So
that should be ready by next year. A lot of Taylor Gang music. We gonna sign some new people. We about to sign the homie Skate. He's from Nebraska. Take him out there with us.
I have an artist. I'm just gonna give him to you. I don't know what to do with him.
Really?
Yeah. I've tried my best, man.
Did they have a wave?
Yeah, he's ridiculous, man. We'll talk about it.
If they got a wave, I know what to do.
We'll talk about it. Well, thank you for coming into the neighborhood, brother.
Yeah.
Pleasure to see you. And we're going to put that in a time capsule. And next year, we'll open it up and be like, man, he did that.
And be bigger next year.
There it is, man. Wiz Khalifa in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.